The weight of the heavens. Toni stood in the crystalline sanctuary of A+, the aura world, his hands still trembling. Only weeks ago, his world was simple. Now, he was a recruit. Facing the horrifying reality of the chasm between A+ and the abyssal darkness of A-, the absence and void. The emergence of the shadow bees, venomous harbingers of the void, had been a shocking wake-up call, confirming that this conflict was frighteningly real. Worse still, the crucial new member of their team, a person of massive value to the skies above, had been snatched. The culprit, Kay, the calculating former general of Kingo, whose eyes burned with a personal vendetta against his former ruler. Toni, still grappling with his own burgeoning aura mode, felt the sharp sting of his inadequacy. He was meant to fight, but against Kay's rising army in A+ and the creeping threat of the shadow bees, he was just a boy with raw energy and no defense. It was then that Kaio, the mentor and captain, beckoned him into a shimmering, forgotten forge high above the clouds. Kaio looked upon Toni with a stern but compassionate gaze, his presence radiating pure celestial light. Your strength, Toni, is not yet a weapon, Kaio stated, but a wellspring. To control it, you must harness an ancient truth. The truth of Torio. Kaio presented a staff carved from starlight and etched with symbols of unity. Its 3 prongs glowed faintly, earning its name, Torio, which in English meant trio. He demonstrated Torio's true form. The single staff shattered into 3 independently floating segments, held together by a shimmering field of magnetic celestial energy. This allowed Toni to create defensive barriers or unleash powerful multi-directional attacks, keeping the segments separate only when his aura was fully activated. This is no ordinary relic, Kaio explained, handing the staff to Toni. Torio is a celestial weapon forged in the crucible of time. It was wielded in the greatest battle against the falling angels. A symbol of light's unbreakable union against despair. It is forged to respond only to the highest vibrations of energy, your aura mode. As Toni gripped the cold metal, Kaio initiated the training chronicled in the 2nd manga book of Higher. The staff lay inert until Toni forced his inexperienced aura to the surface. When the bluish light flared around him, Torio responded with a dazzling surge, the 3 prongs aligning with a blinding flash. was a volatile dance, the ancient power of Torio clashing with Toni's wild, untrained energy. Kaio pushed Toni to the limit, teaching him to treat the staff not as an extension of his arm, but as a lens to focus the raw, defensive power of the aura world. They trained with the looming threat in mind, Kei's ultimate, terrifying goal. Kei wasn't just seeking vengeance. He was actively preparing to seize Midas, the sum of all fears. A horrific entity born during the greatest human war. To stop Kei from merging his new army with Midas's paralyzing dread, Toni would need Torio to stabilize the converging energies. The first step into the storm. Toni finished his intensive training session, sweat pouring from his brow. Torio hummed in his hand, a pillar of celestial defense. He was no master, but he had bonded with the staff. He could feel the ghost of ancient battles within its core, offering him the courage he lacked. The time for training was over. Kei was consolidating his power in A+, establishing his vengeful base and preparing to use the captured ally as a key to his plan. Toni's first mission, the rescue, was the most critical test of his life. He knew that the combined threat of Kei's growing army and the shadowy horrors of the Shadow Bees would be nearly insurmountable. Toni tightened his grip on Torio, his heart pounding a rhythm against the staff's celestial pulse. Could this single celestial staff, wielded by a rookie, truly stand against a former general's dark machinations and the full horror of Midas? Could he truly save their valued ally and prevent the full force of fear from being unleashed? The first glimmer of the rescue mission began, and the answer, for now, remained a devastating question mark hanging over the aura world.